Previously on ForexFundys.
Reacts before choosing to enter or not.
No! 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 No!
It's a decent reaction. I hope it just pops back in and just doesn't drop without me. Imagine you're in AUD/USD, the trade that I just did not take.
What a pussy.
It is a lovely NFP day on a Wednesday. And what do we have in store? Absolutely nothing. We just wait until after the candle. Waiting before is a gamble, and like I said, don't do that. You can blow an account that way. You can blow a challenge. You can blow a funded. You can lose personal money. It's not worth it. Let's see what the candle does in a couple of seconds. So I'm assuming that jobs were a little bit higher. Just off of this reaction, a play that I'll probably look at if that was the case is maybe continuing the long on the way up, but we'll see. I don't like whipsaws on NFP day. Okay, what happened here? Unemployment rate dropped, NFP went up, which is a good thing, and average hourly earnings, which is inflation based, is up. So all of those are stronger for the US dollar, and we're going to see that in our ForexFundys chart, which was showing it as a -7 earlier. We'll probably get our final update in probably about 20 minutes or so. So across the board, once again, it would be nice to see something along these lines. However, because all of these are negative, there is the chance that something along these lines happens. So we have an M5 candle looking at this. And then if there's a continuation leg, then price is probably going to go all the way down, right? That's something that's possible. If you're interested in a play like this, I did create a PDF for post CPI, post NFP plays. Send a comment down below and I'll send it to your email. It's absolutely free. It's something that I've backtested quite a few times. And it'd be nice if you can backtest, because I know a lot of people take NFP or CPI days off, but there's always some opportunities after the event. I'm not liking how it's kind of creating a big wick down here on the Aussie, which is the strongest on the day, like we've mentioned in recent videos. Maybe the Euro is going to be one that's going to be at play, and same as the pound. Let's see what our Canadian pairs did also. No, I'm not interested in that. Euro... Still not down for that. GBP probably did the same thing. Still has the equals above. Right off of this, I'm not interested in AUD/USD or NZDUSD. One thing that's possible, and I have in one of the NFP plays, is that, okay, so this is the NFP candle right here. This array of candles, likewise on EU, is that we get the sweep of the candle, something along these lines, and then we could react to bring price back down. So what the NFP means with the fundamentals is that the jobs went up, and that was one of the worries, and that's why they were trying to cut interest rates, because jobs were going down while inflation was coming down. With jobs coming up, that means that people are not really speculating that they're going to do many rate cuts, so that in turn causes some US dollar strength, which is why the candle went down. Now, sometimes on NFP you get reversal plays, which looks like it might be happening, not 100% sure. This doesn't look like the cleanest NFP play. If you want to look at a pretty clean NFP play, you can look back to my video from, I believe it was January 9th. I'll just post it right here. And see how Australia is the strongest on our Fundys chart. It's already swept its NFP high. Probably doing that play that I mentioned, but I'm not really interested in it. Okay, so I've just got an alert on NZDCAD. I believe I had a video on this yesterday, that if it swept this certain area with equal lows,
Idiot!
Beautiful, that we could get a reaction from this zone. So I'll be watching this, but I'll be watching this on the M3. I know it could react from the M1, and I made a playbook, like I said, on NFP candles being swept and then price going in the original direction of the candle, which was the move down. The play depends on the M1, but I'm no longer a strict M1 trader like I was when I made the playbook. You get burned way too many times just using an M1 breakup structure. So in yesterday's video, I said that we could react from this fair value gap once those equal highs were taken. So we'll see if that comes true. So far, it looks like we're getting a tiny bit of a reaction. Even if you're looking at the M1, where's the breakup structure? Down here. Okay, so it looks like we've swept the candle, the NFP candle on NZDUSD, AUDUSD as well. I think that the euro is a little bit weak, the same as the pound. By the way, in the video that you would have seen yesterday, for the 8 of you who watched it, I did mention that I was looking at a euro trade yesterday, but I didn't like it because of the sweep of London and Asia lows. On NFP days, those are completely irrelevant because price has so much movement that it could start changing stuff on the hourly structure, not just on intraday session structure or anything like that. Price could very well pop back down. Now, NZDCAD could be interesting if M3, we got the wick down here, right? We sweep and then break down. Okay, I might name this video title NFP, the Great Equalizer. So what has happened? What has changed? So average hourly earnings was better for the US dollar, indicating some inflation. +4 right here. What else has changed? NFP +5, unemployment rate +5. So we are back at a 7 now. We're at a -7 before the day, and now we're at a 7 again. Okay, so I'm gonna leave an alert right here for NZDCAD because I want that resweep. I don't care about M1 breaks within here. In my honest opinion, I don't think Euro's gonna make it up here. I just don't feel like it has the strength on the day. I could be wrong though. I'm not always right. I just react to what I see. What I'm excited for is NZDCAD. If we sweep here, pop down, you can trade CAD pairs on CPI or NFP days. And we've got the sweep. Just looking for the break of structure down, a hard break of structure at the M3. Once again, hard M3 break with fair value gap. The first target if this trade was to work out is obviously the wick. Again, what I will need to be interested is the hard break down and then pop. Okay, so far I'm liking this. I hope that we break below and keep that fair value gap. We have to break below and close. That's the most important part, the closure. Now NZDUSD has done the play 3 kind of. This is a nice move down. You can argue that this is a structure break. I just don't have the greatest gut feeling about this one. It's the only way I can describe that. What would happen if you did this? We'll see. NZD always keep 1.5 to 2 pips of spread. We'll see if this is something that could be taken. We're still waiting on NZDCAD though. I still like this. I could technically enter from here as well. 161 is the lowest point that I can enter. I've already done that calculation. And we have closed below. So this is what our entry looks like. Spreads aren't great, 2.15 to the low. We have a lovely M5 break of structure as well. Lovely M5 fair value gap. On these days, price can just leave without you. So if you're waiting for fair value gap entry, you could get more RR, but once again, I've seen these price just leave so many times.
I did the thing that I do now, apparently. I ran.
So I was just okay with taking it as long as we were within the 161 and the 194. And right here is the optimal entry. The reaction that we're getting from the fair value gap is absolutely lovely. If we close like this, then that's a good thing. If we blow right through, then we are dying. Did we pick the right pair? We'll find out. If you're in NZDUSD, you would be in right now. NZDCAD, we are in a little bit of drawdown. This isn't looking great right now, but it's done everything I wanted. We've created a fair value gap against my fair value gap, unfortunately. 930 always injects a lot of volume. Sometimes it's to your side, sometimes it's not.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
Still love the rejection that multiple rejections we're getting from this M15 fair value gap. It's probably just going to be a loss. That's an unfortunate one. It's had the M5 break of structure as well, M5 fair value gap. Just these candles just went against the boy, but it's never over till it's over. We just have to hope that we slam right through this fair value gap and then continue down with more legs. No break evens until 11:30 or until price action starts showing on our favor. It's a very bad reaction from the fair value gap. Perfect setup doesn't always have to work. Had we gotten into NU, same thing it looks like. To me, it's obvious that NZD and AUD are just the strong pairs on the day. This is how you would have lost this trade had you entered this one. I stick by my decision though. I'm super happy with this. Like I said, I forecasted this yesterday. I got everything I needed today. We had the M15 rejections, M5, M3 break of structure. This is perfect trade according to my plan. And guess what? They're not always winners. And now we're dead on all our accounts here. It is looking like we have picked the wrong pair because if we were in NZDUSD, we would still be in. We'd be in a little bit of profit. It looks like a move is happening here. However, where is it reacting from? Nothing really that significant. Maybe you can argue this M5 fair value gap. but I really like the NZDCAD area a lot more. If this heads down, then we were just swept. It's unlucky.
2 hours later.
So unfortunately, it is looking like I have taken the wrong pair. But do I have any regrets? Hindsight's always 20/20, but I don't. Once again, the trade looked so much cleaner in my eyes on NZDCAD than it did on NZDUSD. Did we break down here on the M5? No. On the M3, did we break? You could argue that this was the break that I mentioned a little bit earlier, and this was a nice fair value gap, to be fair. And so far, unfortunately, it's looking like my stop loss was at 303. It got swept by 0.6 pips so far. Had I been in this trade, I would have to wait till 11:30 to be break even. Okay, so 11:30 has come in, and had I still remained in this trade, it would be closed out right here for probably a loss of around 0.1 or a spread 0.2%. Once again, I'm very happy that I took this trade. Unfortunately, you can't win every single one. I'm just happy that I didn't chicken out this time like I did last time.
I didn't run away this time, right?
No. You didn't run.
And stop placement, like I said, I was very happy with this. I gave it a good 2.2 pips right there. There's no predicting that this was going to get swept. There was always the theory that this high was the last one, the high of the day. Again, not every day is a winning day. I've seen this play drop many times, and I could still see NZD being weak later on this week. It's been your boy. Peace.